All right, so have you ever thought about what if AI could just take your online courses for you?
Whoa,
Like just log in, do all the quizzes, write the essays, all that.
like a robot student?
Yeah, exactly. It sounds kind of crazy, right? Like straight out of a sci-fi movie.
Yeah, for sure.
But get this is actually happening. It's not sci-fi anymore.
Oh, wow.
There's this researcher, Dr. Sandra Metzger, and she's been working with this AI tool from OpenAI.
Okay. I've heard of OpenAI. They do some pretty wild stuff.
Oh yeah, they're like the cutting edge. And their AI tool is called Operator.
Operator, huh? What's it doing taking online classes?
Exactly. And that's what we're diving into today. The results are seriously making people rethink the whole future of learning.
Okay, so we're talking AI that can actually pass college courses. That's kind of freaky.
Not just pass ACE, we're talking perfect scores on quizzes, navigating these super complicated assignments.
Hold on. So is this thing like writing essays and solving problems?
All of it. And it's doing it on platforms like Canvas. You familiar with Canvas?
Yeah, I mean, it's like the go-to for online courses these days, right?
Exactly. It's like the digital classroom. You find your materials, submit your work, take those quizzes, the whole deal.
Right, right. So this operator AI is basically mastering college-level stuff on Canvas. That's intense.
It is. And it makes you wonder, right? If a machine can just learn all this stuff and spit out the right answers, what's the point of us even doing it?
Yeah, I mean, where does that leave human students? It's almost like those rumors of students buying pre-written essays or getting diplomas from those shady diploma mills.
Oh, yeah, the whole you get the piece of paper, but did you actually learn anything?
Exactly. That's a huge concern among educators right now.
Yeah.
But here's where it gets really interesting. Dr. Metzger found that this operator AI hit a wall with one very specific task.
Couldn't handle the pressure?
You could say that. It couldn't cook.
Wait, what? So this AI can ace organic chemistry but can't make scrambled eggs?
Pretty much. There was this assignment in one of the courses that involved preparing a meal, and the AI just couldn't handle it.
I mean, that's kind of funny, right? Like this super advanced AI failing home.
There's something oddly reassuring about it, right?
Totally. It's like, okay, maybe we humans still have some skills that AI can't replicate just yet.
It speaks to the whole strengths and limitations thing with AI. It thrives in these environments with super clear rules and objective answers, like coding math, even writing a formulaic essay.
Right. Those things are pretty straightforward for AI.
Exactly. But when it comes to those nuanced real-world skills, the things that require intuition, adaptability, that human touch.
Like cooking.
Like cooking, exactly.
Sure.
That's where AI still struggles.
Which kind of makes you wonder, right? If AI is going to be so good at all these easily automated tasks, what does that mean for the skills we need to be developing?
That is the million-dollar question. And it's something that Kevin Brake, an expert we've followed for a while, has been really digging into.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of him. He's doing some fascinating work in this area.
His research has shown that AI can actually outperform humans in certain online training scenarios.
Whoa, wait, really? So not only can AI complete coursework, it can actually be better at it than some people.
It's pretty mind-blowing. And a little unsettling when you think about the implications.
Yeah, if AI can master these training modules better than we can, how do we even know if someone actually understands the material?
Right. How do we measure real learning and skill development in a world where AI can basically game the system? Kevin Brake put it perfectly when he said, and I'm paraphrasing here, what will you do to effectively evaluate skills in a world with AI?
Wow. Okay, that's a question that I need to sit with for a minute. Because if AI can ace a test or training, how do we as employers, educators, even just individuals trying to learn, know what real competence looks like?
It really throws a wrench in traditional assessment methods, for sure. I mean, think about all those multiple choice exams, coding tests, even those personality quizzes companies use for hiring.
Yeah, all those methods seem a lot less reliable if AI can just manipulate them.
Exactly. It means we have to get way more creative and discerning in how we assess skills. We need to figure out ways to test things that AI can't just fake.
So you're saying we can't just ditch all forms of evaluation and hope everyone is being honest?
No, but we need to think beyond these traditional methods. Maybe focus more on real-world projects, problem-solving scenarios. Things that require that human element that AI still struggles with.
Okay, so the bar for proving our worth is getting higher. Got it. But isn't there also a flip side to all of this? If AI can learn and adapt, Couldn't it also be used to actually improve education?
Absolutely. And that's where things get really exciting because AI's ability to process information, identify patterns, and personalize experiences could completely revolutionize how we learn.
It's almost like AI is this double-edged sword, you
Yeah, it's
know?
definitely. It's disruptive, but it also has this incredible potential to make things better. It's a weird balance.
And the thing is, it's not some far-off future thing. It's happening right now.
Exactly. We're seeing it in action.
Yeah.
And actually, there's this comment from a guy named Gary Lloyd.
Oh, yeah, what'd he say?
He's actually built a prototype using AI to assess skills.
Whoa, hold on. AI judging AI.
Kind of. He actually had the AI pretend to be a job candidate.
Yeah.
And guess what? It aced the evaluation.
Seriously. So we're building AI that can outsmart the AI we built to test people. My brain hurts.
It just shows you how fast things are moving.
Yeah.
You know, AI is a tool, and like any tool can be used for good or bad.
So true.
But let's talk about the good stuff, because this AI-powered education thing has some serious potential.
Okay. Yeah. I need some optimism after that last bit.
One of the commenters, Santosh Kumar, he brought up some really cool ideas.
Like what?
Okay, so imagine you're trying to learn a new software program, right?
That's always a struggle for me.
Well, Santosh was talking about how AI could provide real-time support within applications.
So instead of like digging through help files or watching a million tutorials.
Exactly. The AI could just guide you step by step right there in the program.
Whoa, that would be a game changer. Like having a personal tutor built into the software.
And that's not all. He also talked about using AI to actually improve the learning materials themselves.
How would that work?
So instead of relying just on human feedback, you could use AI to analyze how people are interacting with material.
Yeah.
You know, see where they get stuck, what concepts trip them up.
And then use that data to make the content better.
Exactly. It's like having this army of data analysts constantly tweaking and optimizing the learning process.
That means no more slogging through those terrible online courses or confusing manuals. I'm all for that.
And maybe the most exciting possibility is using AI for personalized development tracking.
Now we're talking.
Imagine having an AI that tracks your progress, sees your strengths and weaknesses, and then suggests personalized learning paths tailored just for you.
That's like having a personal coach for your education. It's incredible.
And think about the impact on accessibility. Personalized learning paths could make education so much more inclusive. You know, giving everyone a chance to learn at their own pace in a way that works for them.
Okay, that all sounds amazing. But is there a downside to all this personalization? Could it lead to like echo chambers where people are only exposed to information that confirms their existing biases?
That's a valid concern for sure. We have to be really careful about that as we design these AI-powered systems. We need to make sure they promote critical thinking, expose people to diverse perspectives, you know, build well-rounded learners.
So it's not just about handing the reins over to AI. It's about finding that balance between leveraging its capabilities and making sure we're using it responsibly and ethically.
Exactly. AI can be an incredible tool for improving education, but it's up to us to use it wisely.
So where do we go from here? We've got AI potentially revolutionizing how we learn, how we assess skills, even how we think about the purpose of education. It's a lot to process.
It's a pivotal moment for sure.
Yeah.
And like any major shift, it comes with challenges and opportunities. But I think the most important thing is that this whole AI thing is forcing us to ask some really fundamental questions about what it means to be educated, what skills matter most, and how we prepare for a future where technology plays such a huge role.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling like a little overwhelmed right now.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in for sure. It's like this whole new world of learning is opening up.
And it's happening so fast.
It is. But that's kind of the nature of technology, right?
Yeah.
It keeps pushing forward, whether we're ready or not.
So true. So if we had to like sum all of this up, what would be the one big takeaway for our listeners?
I think the most important thing is to stay engaged. You know, this isn't just some theoretical debate. It's actually happening right now in classrooms, workplaces, everywhere.
So we can't just ignore it and hope it goes away.
Exactly. Pay attention to how AI is being used in your own field, in your own life. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Experiment. Challenge the status quo.
I feel like we need to get comfortable being a little uncomfortable.
Absolutely. Discomfort can be a good thing. It means we're growing, we're learning, we're pushing ourselves.
And in this world where AI is like constantly evolving, we need to be doing the same.
For sure. So instead of fearing AI, you know, thinking it's going to take over everything,
Right.
we should be thinking about how we can work with it,
Yeah.
how we can leverage its strengths while also cultivating our own uniquely human abilities.
I love that. So it's not about outsmarting the machines. It's about figuring out what makes us human in the first place.
Exactly. It's about recognizing that our creativity, our empathy,
Yeah.
our critical thinking, all those things that make us human.
Those are the things that will always matter no matter how advanced AI gets.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
So as AI gets smarter, the real question isn't what it can do, it's what it means to be human.
And how we can use our human skills to thrive in this new world.
On that note, we want to hear from you. What do you think about AI and the future of learning? Share your thoughts, your hopes, your concerns. Let's keep this conversation going.
Absolutely. Let's learn and adapt and explore together.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, and until next time, stay curious.